Hi, welcome back to the Crafty Author. My name is Anissa. I am the Crafty Author and welcome to my quilting room. Today is Sewing Talk Tuesday, and that is when we get together and we talk about all the fun things that we are working on in the sewing room, or things that we've purchased, or just sewing in general. So today is no different. I would like to share with you a few things that I have picked up, and I will link those down below in the description box for you so that you can also get them if you're interested. But first things first. So I don't know if you know this, but I'm a huge Tuliping fan. And I have these two little Tuliping USB drives. They're the little unicorns, and I just thought I would share these with you because I think they're just so stinking cute. This is my newest one, and I put all my embroidery files on here so that I know that that's exactly what is on these. And so this one has all of my edge-to-edge quilting designs, and this one has all of my other embroidery designs on it, so I just know, you know, which is what. So anytime I can pick those up, I do, because I love Tuliping. Also, I have a very special family member, I can't say who, that is having a birthday this week. It is my sister. Anyway, I made this really cute card for her with my my Cricut Joy. It is adorable. I love it. That is a llama. And because she is turning 40 this year, I decided that I would make her something very special. And honestly, I had a really hard time finding this particular fabric because it's vintage, very, very vintage. Some of you may even recognize it from way back in the day. But it is this really cute rainbow bright fabric. And I actually purchased this on Etsy, and it is no longer even available. So I can't even link it for you so that you could purchase it yourself. But I will link to the shop, or I will show you their card, because they had super fast shipping. It was awesome, and I really, really appreciated it. I was so glad that I was able to find this fabric because I couldn't find it anywhere else. So that is where you will want to go to get. He had a bunch of other fabrics in there. It's called Joseph's Corner Store. Christopher Joseph is the owner, and again, it is on Etsy. It's Joseph's Corner Store, so I will link to that below. And yes, vintage fabric. It is so cute. I'm going to make her something special with this. Can you guess what it is that I'm going to make her? So I'm going to show you some other stuff that I have. Maybe we can figure it out as we go along. Those are going to be the handles. So I just gave it away. That's what I'm going to put as the handles on there. And you'll have to wait and see what it's going to look like when it's all finished. I got some ribbon for it. So I am excited. She is going to freak out when she sees it. That's all I'm going to say about that. I also picked up this beautiful boutique fabric today at Joann's. And I purchased this ribbon to go on here. I'm going to make a bag out of this, and I will put it in my Etsy store, and I will sell it. So I'm hoping to get 2 out of these. So you can see there's that ribbon, and then there's that ribbon. It's beautiful. So that will make this. I'm thinking it'll make 2 bags. I'm hoping. I also picked up this fabric. This really pretty sunflower fabric. I'm really into the fall colors right now, just because I think they're so beautiful. This is the lining for that bag. So I'll be busy working on bags, which is good. I need to be kept busy right now. I got a lot of stuff on my mind. So there is that. And then well, not last, but I picked up this flannel backing with the stars. I am going to use this on the back of the Star Spangled quilt block that we made. And I'm going to use this because I'm going to give this to my friend as a gift, and it's going to be for a lap quilt. So she's turning 50 this weekend. I'm giving her one of those. She's a United States veteran, and I hope she loves it. So that's why I went and got that. That is 108 by 108 inch backing. I just didn't feel like piecing the backing. I have one that's already pieced, and I will keep that one for myself, and I will use it on the back of the other Star Spangled quilt banner. I've done 2 of them. So one of them will be a gift, one of them I will keep, just in case you were wondering. And I wasn't being real clear. I do apologize. My mind is a little all over the place today. I got these rings for the bags so that I could run the strapping through those. Some different kinds. And then there's these. I love these. These are so cute. I will probably use these on the Rainbow Bright bag just because I love them so much. So there's 4 of those. And then there's 4 that come in a pack here. So I really should have read, but I didn't. I just kind of went to the store and started grabbing things as I went along. All right, so I want to show you some fun stuff that we have now. You're gonna love this. By the way, I got these cups at Costco. They are amazing. They come with the lids and the straw. And these, I love them because they stay cold with the ice in them. But this is actually a green cup, and when you put the water in it and the ice, it turns it blue. So it really is green. It's really cool. I got them for my grandkids. I thought there was 4 in a pack, but it turns out that there was like 14 of them. So I have 14 of these awesomely cool cups. So you can find all kinds of cool stuff at Costco. At least I can. I always get lost in that store. It's insane. All right, so I'm going to show you next what I have done, and you're going to think this is pretty neat. I am going to turn the camera so that you can see it. Okay, so this is my little pink, my hot pink rolling cart that I had. I've had this for a while. I used to store my thread on it, and now I have decided to put my Cricut Joy on here, and I put all of my Cricut Joy supplies in here. So this is for all my card making stuff. And then I'm just going to move this a little bit. So this is card making stuff. And then down here is where I keep current card making and the mats, the markers, the pens, the scissors, and my little, what do you want to call it? Adhesive, the permanent adhesive stuff. So what I love about this is that I was actually able to find a top right here that goes on top of this. So I can just set my Cricut Joy there, but I can also work on this as a workspace, but it comes off too. It's a table that comes off. So when you put it on, it just fits right in there. And then when you need to get in there, you can. And as you can see, I store my papers in here. This is for cards that I make for our clients. And then I also store my power cord up top here. But I could put more stuff in there if I wanted to, but I love it because I can just hide things that I don't want to be seen. And so that is something that is new for me. So I got that. The table is what's the new, and transferring everything over here onto this cart is also new. I used to store it on my shelves next to my larger Cricut, but I need that space for something else. So I have been doing some rearranging, just trying to make the craft room work a little bit easier for me by doing a lot of decluttering that just needs to be done for things that I don't use. You know, there's no sense in keeping it around if I'm not going to use it and somebody else can. So that is why you see what I'm doing here. So in case you had questions as to why, that is why. All right, so this now is my new thread cart. And I have some of my cotton threads down here. I'm going to move this around a little bit. So this is where I store like my Coats and Clark variegated threads that I like to use sometimes. This cart comes with the little hooks and rollies. I have my spray bottles for water. And this is the little bag that I made. It's just a little tote bag. And this is where I store all my quilt clips in here. And it just sits right there in this little compartment here. And then this has spools, and this is where I store some of my threads, especially threads that I like to use a lot. And then also down here, these are a lot of my, this is my Floriani embroidery threads. These are my bobbin holders, and this is my thread holders to keep it from fraying. This is where I keep my alligator clips. I just have it hooked on there. And then up top, you can see that I have all of my my threads in here. These are my cotton threads, my quilting threads. My second row here, I'll show you, is where I keep my large spools of embroidery thread. Then when you turn around, you have this pegboard that hangs off the side, which is awesome. So I put my smaller spools of thread in there, and then I have my Metler threads on the sides here because it just kind of fits perfectly on those spools. And then we come back to this back side, and here we are again with more of my Coats and Clark's threads. Like I said, I use those a lot. I use those a lot when I'm piecing. So yeah, and then I have my serger threads back here. So yes, this is my latest and greatest little cart. This is what it looks like on the other side. It doesn't really have anything on it, but you can certainly buy accessories for this cart, and you could add more to it if you wanted to, which is what I really loved about it, was how versatile it was. And that's what they look like side by side. So just some fun little things that I have there down here in the craft room. I hope you really enjoyed that, because I love the way that the thread holder turned out. It's really easy because now I can just wheel it over to my sewing machine, and then I can pick whatever threads that I need when I'm sewing, and I don't have to search for stuff. So that's really, really a game changer. I love that I have a spot just for my Cricut Joy stuff. Because it's a much smaller machine than my larger Cricut, and so sometimes I don't want to pull out the big machine and have it, you know, sitting out, and especially when I'm working on a small project, I can just pull out my little Cricut Joy and I can just get things done and make cards and do whatever it is that I need to do with that. So it really, really is kind of a game changer. It makes my life a lot easier, I tell you that. So if you would like to follow me on social media, the links are down below in the description box. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that little bell. You'll get notified each and every time that I upload an awesomely cool new video. And the links are down below in the description box for these two carts, and also for Joseph's Corner Store. And keep on crafting. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.